Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're doing something a bit different and, honestly, incredibly fascinating. We usually spend a lot of time obsessing over what AI says, right? But today, we're going to dissect where it speaks. We're breaking down the actual interface of a modern AI platform that's been specifically loaded up to act as a digital classroom. Think about it. We always talk about the outputs artificial intelligence generates, but how often do we actually stop and look at the environment where all this learning is taking place? In this explainer, we're going to examine a very specific snapshot of an interface. We'll be dissecting the buttons, the prompts, and the pathways presented to a user, all to figure out exactly how the architecture of the screen itself is designed to guide a student's learning journey.
Okay, let's jump right in by asking, what does a student actually see and interact with the exact moment they start their digital learning journey? I mean, imagine sitting down at a physical school desk. You've got your notebook, your textbook, maybe a pencil case. Well, in the digital realm, the interface provides all of those exact same tools, but they're presented as a series of clickable options and textual cues. And make no mistake, absolutely everything on that screen is placed there with intent. By examining these immediately visible features, from the navigation menus to the interactive prompts, we can really decode what the platform is prioritizing. Is it speed? Is it depth? Maybe personalization? The answers are literally right there on the screen, just waiting for us to unpack them.
The source material we're working with centers on this specific interface snapshot. The text boldly reads ChatGPT Corso Completo Matematica Sextiserie. So this isn't just some blank generic search bar, it's a fully contextualized 6th grade math curriculum. Every single navigational tool, every advanced feature we are about to look at is operating directly under this specific umbrella of teaching middle school mathematics. It completely transforms the AI from a simple, everyday conversational agent into a highly specialized digital math tutor.
Section 1. Navigating the chat interface. The basic user journey.
Right off the bat, you can see the platform heavily prioritizes organization. You've got options like skip to content, which is great because it lets users bypass all the clutter and jump straight into the actual material. New Chat acts as your fresh, blank sheet of paper for a new math topic. Say you're moving from fractions over to geometry, you just start a new chat. Meanwhile, you have search chats and chat history acting like this hyper-organized digital binder. It really proves that learning here is designed to be cumulative. A 6th grader can easily scroll back and see exactly how they solved a super complex equation last Tuesday.
Moving on to Section 2. Advanced Platform Capabilities, Beyond Simple Text.
Now, users are presented with some really powerful options to expand their learning. We're talking about integrating applications, working with visuals, and utilizing a distinct deep research function for those really complex queries. Just think about what this means for a math course. Math is incredibly visual, right? So by explicitly listing images, the interface is signaling that the user absolutely isn't limited to just text-based equations. They can interact with graphs, charts, geometric figures, the whole 9 yards. Apps suggest this broader ecosystem where external tools might be brought in to aid with calculations. And then there is deep research. This implies some serious cognitive heavy lifting. It's essentially sending the AI to the digital library, like a strict but super helpful librarian, to thoroughly investigate a complex theorem, so the student doesn't have to do all that digging themselves.
And this slide brilliantly illustrates the platform's dual nature. On one side of the interface, you have your basic foundational scaffolding. Settings to customize the digital environment and help for when the user gets stuck with the software itself. But juxtaposed right against this, the source reveals navigational prompts like see plans and pricing. This introduces a very distinct structural element to the learning environment, the upgrade pathway. It's a subtle reminder to the user that, hey, while you are in an educational space, you're also operating within a tiered service model. Those more advanced cognitive tools we just talked about, they might just sit behind a different access level.
Section 3. Benefits of user accounts. Unlocking personalized learning. Now, this prominent call to action really shifts the entire experience. It says, get responses tailored to you. In the context of a 6th grade math course, that is a pretty profound promise. It suggests the AI can actually adapt to the user's specific pace, play to their strengths, and recognize the areas where they might be struggling. It's the difference between just passively reading a standard textbook and having a dedicated tutor who knows exactly which math concepts you need a little extra help with. The interface is explicitly advertising this kind of personalization as the ultimate reward for user engagement.
So logging in essentially acts as the gateway here. It explicitly promises answers based on your saved chats, plus the ability to create images and upload files. First off, this means the AI actually builds a memory of your progression. It remembers what you've learned. Second, it drastically changes how a student asks a question in the first place. Instead of sitting there trying to type out a super complicated algebra problem, they could potentially just snap a photo of their homework and upload it directly to the chat. The interface leverages that login action to upgrade the user from a passive text chatter to a fully equipped, multimodal digital student.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want you to really consider how these carefully placed navigational tools and tailored features fundamentally guide a student's educational journey. I mean, we started with just a few lines of text on a screen, but what we've actually uncovered is a highly structured learning environment. From the basic chat history that acts as a digital notebook, to the deep research tools that serve as a kind of digital laboratory, literally every element is designed to pull the user deeper into a personalized learning loop. The interface isn't just some neutral window. It is an active participant in how education is delivered, which really leaves us with a critical question to think about. As these interfaces become more tailored and advanced, who is truly directing the student's education? Is it the teachers creating the curriculum or the software engineers designing the buttons? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.